how's it going? So I wanted to do a little tutorial video for you for the Trifolio. I haven't done that in a while, and so basically I cut out 3 of these that are 6 1/4 by 8 inches, and then I cut these out, which is 3/4 by 8 inches and 1 inch by 8 inch, and you'll see why here in a bit. So first of all, I was recording and didn't realize I wasn't actually recording. So I used some double-sided score tape, and here's this little fun thing that my mother-in-law got me, and I spray painted it pink, and it holds my score tape perfectly. So I don't know where she got that from, but I love it. So I only put 3 pieces of score tape down, and in between those I'm putting glue. Alright, I'm just going to try and place that in the center. And then we'll grab my bone folder, and we're just going to burnish it so that way it sticks really well. Alright, and then whatever side you want your book to open, so I think I'm going to have it open up this way, so it's going to open up to the left. I'm going to put my bigger one on that side, and then the smaller one on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and score tape this down. Alright. And got an extra piece I just tore off. Just need a little bit more. Alright. And I do use my bone folder to press these down really well, so that way I know that the adhesive is going to stick to it really well. So alright, and I'm sorry about my music. I know a lot of people have complained about my music, but it really helps me be way more creative than you think. Alright, so then I just put that about, actually this Cricut bone folder thickness away from each other. So I'm going to go ahead and continue that on this side. Alright. And so, like I said, the Trifolio, I just kind of did my own measurements. I didn't look at a tutorial because I just wanted to do my own thing, I guess. And so, there we go. And this one's just going to be a really quick one. I'm just going to use a paper stack that I've used before, which is Desert Dream paper stack, I believe. When I show you guys the stack, I'll show you who it's by, but I got it at Michael's. Alright, so there's that. Alright, and then you're going to put the last 2 pieces, of course, on this end, on the ends. So that's going to be your middle one. And I'm just trimming this one a bit because I noticed that there's a piece hanging out. Alright. So again, I'm only going to do 3. And then I'm going to put glue in the middle. Oh, let's cut this one a little bit too short. I've got to cut a little bit more. Okay. I think my favorite part about all mini albums is constructing the cover. I don't know why. I just feel like once I finish it, I can't believe that, you know, that's the finished product, that it looks that beautiful. And who would have thunk that it was that easy to make covers, you know? Like when I started scrapbooking about, I want to say, oh gosh, 9 years ago, I think it was. You know, I never would have thought I would be doing mini albums because I was like strictly layouts, and I just love mini albums because they're easy gifts to give, and not everybody wants a 12 by 12. Oh, I forgot to glue that one. Oh well, it'll be fine. Not everybody wants a 12 by 12 whole scrapbook, you know, because some people are tight on space, but I feel like mini albums, you know, they can take it to work, show their their coworkers, or, you know, even buy them to give to other people. So, alright, so this one, don't let me forget, guys, I gotta put the glue in here. Just want the covers to lay flat. Alright, and sorry, I know you can't see over here, but I'm just doing the same thing on this side. Alright, and then of course, if you've watched my other videos, all I'm going to do is snip off the edges. So, and I don't snip too much off. I'm a little bit tight on space with the recording area. So, just going to do my thing. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask in the comments, and I'll answer, of course. I try and get to everyone's comments, you know, within a week or two. And so, alright, so now that we have this shape, I'm going to go ahead and start bending it. Oh, this one's so large, it's easier to only tape it in the middle when you have this paper down. It's 2 12 by 9 pieces of paper, so I just taped it in the middle before we put this middle piece down, and I left these open so that way it's easier to fold. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of push that down, push this down, and before I put tape on any of them, I like to bend them first. So now I'm trying to decide if I want to do one long piece of tape. I think we'll just do separate pieces. Alright. This is very easy. Like I said, I just figured it out in my head before I did it. Alright. So we got all the tape in there. Sometimes the hardest part is getting this tape off. It's so sticky and so good. But that's why you want to burnish it to the paper, because when you burnish it to the paper, it's a lot easier to manage as opposed to loose stickiness. Alright, so now we got that side done. We're going to go ahead and do the same to our other side. Alright, so of course, gotta burnish that. And then again, we're going to use tape. Okay. Oops. I was not thinking. I cut that piece a lot shorter than I intended. Alright, so again, we're going to burnish all those. Make sure it's good. This, I'm going to have to get a new bone folder soon, because that one, you can feel it already bending. Alright. And as most of you guys know, I'm going to be going back to work here pretty soon, so I won't be able to do a whole lot of videos. I'm going to have to be working on projects in between, you know, work hours and weekends. And weekends are usually a time my families get together and do birthday parties and stuff. And so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for me to do videos once August comes around. So I figured I'd do this tutorial while I have time, because this week I have free, but after that I'm going camping next weekend, and then I'm going to start back full force at work. So I really wish I, you know, won the lottery. That way I can just stay home and scrapbook all day. I mean, you know, it's like one of the best things to do for me. Alright, so I just pushed those extended pieces in, and I'm, oh yeah, those edges came out nicely. I'm very happy with that. Okay. So, I'm just going to push that down. Again, we're going to go ahead and get some pieces of tape, just like the other side. I want to put an extra one in the middle because this one looks a little bit longer than the last one. Maybe I'll start on this side. I don't know how people use their X-Acto knives to get this tape off. I feel like I would be destroying my project. I've seen some people do that, use their X-Acto knife to get in between the double-sided tape. I'm not that experienced. I'm very clumsy when it comes to a lot of things. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to, of course, crease all those creases in there. Make sure, and the reason why you want to leave quite enough space is so that way there is no paper cracking. Alright, so again, I'm going to flip it over and do the same on this side. Whoop. I just want it to fold very nicely. Alright, so since I want my book to open this way, I got it the opposite way, I'm sorry guys. So since I want my book to open this way, I put the larger spot over here. Like I said, I've only done this one other time, so you guys are kind of my guinea pigs on this tutorial. And so the 1-inch piece here and the 3/4 inch spine here, so that way it can fold like this. Alright, so in the next video I'm just going to cover up this and then I'll show you how I just do the inserts. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.